Daddy, chill.
Add dock to our rag in 1 you have just reached level 2.
All right, we are back. Welcome to the stream, guys. Hello, hello. 1 Tango 6-1. I'll be 1041 10-8.
7-4, can I get you 1097 to the trooper station in the briefing room, please?
I'm 1023. Do. See what they got going on. Isn't it a little early for the meeting? Do. Can you guys talk for a second? Because I'm trying to make sure that I can hear you guys.
Yep. Here.
Oh, okay, yeah. All right. No, 'cause I saw people talking, but they're downstairs, so I was like, what is going on? Why can't I hear anybody?
I'll be back.
Guys coming to the stream, welcome. Welcome. Apparently we're doing a briefing. Oh no, I guess something happened. Irene, thank you so much for the follow. Oh, I'm sorry. Tiffer, thank you so much for the follow. I think we're doing a briefing. I don't know.
Hey, Fainter.
Nuclear Antiques, welcome. Hello, how are you?
I'll get him in cat.
Are we like doing a briefing because something happened or what?
Yeah, I don't know, because I don't know if this is needed or not. I don't think it is. But I'm not sure.
Nah, it's just gonna be a pre-shift briefing. I'm gonna start rolling these out some more.
Oh, I remember having one of these. It was like where we tried to get as many tickets as possible. Like one of those.
Tickets as possible. I'm trying to send somebody to prison.
Yeah, last time we had one, it was like you have to get as many tickets as you can.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's our job.
And whoever got
No, we're not gonna
as
be
many
saying,
tickets.
I'm not gonna be putting quotas out. That's crazy work.
Oh, you don't want to put quotas? You don't want to... That would kind of be wild. Well, I think we got like 20 minutes until server restarts, so.
I need to change this. I look like I'm constipated.
Captain Nemo, what's up, buddy? Nice, congratulations, buddy.
Stand over here.
That is awesome.
What's wrong with these chairs?
They don't work.
This one does.
Oh my god. Doing a hot boy shit is actually diabolical.
Right. Congrats on the promotion, though, Mr. Tristan.
What promotion? Senior?
Oh, I didn't know I could third on you
You
and
got moved to master.
Oh, I did? No, I got senior. I don't know, bro.
Still
I just work here, okay?
celebration.
It's like
How do you do like a parade rest?
it's like moving from E3 to E4. No one's really fucking happy about it.
How do I do parade rest?
Oh yeah, just move me out of the way. I appreciate it. Thank you. I'm not sitting here or anything. Jesus Christ! What the
Oh my
fuck is
God.
going on?
this sound pack I got on was just loud.
Yeah, yeah, me too. I got
Shots
one on
fired
too,
out
and it was
front.
wild.
Yeah.
Hey, thank you guys so much for the follow.
It's your 1T14.
Yeah, it's
You
that
want to
would
go
make
get
it-
some?
Oh, nice.
Yeah, you gonna go to?
Thanks for the follow,
you gonna
Anson.
Go to Duncan for us? Sounds great.
I would prefer
Oh,
I would prefer some
50
Starbucks.
Oh, you prefer Starbucks, sir?
Oh yeah.
Yes, sir.
If you
What
could get
talking
me
about, like, at
a
home?
white chocolate
How much did they get one?
frappuccino with extra whip, an extra shot, that'd be great.
Oh yeah.
Doing like a football play.
Football play.
Because you're doing so many. I don't, you know.
You know what? I think that was definitely not a football play, but I'll take it.
No, it's because you listed out so many things.
Not really. It's a white chocolate frappuccino,
White-
extra wet, and extra shot.
You-
That's it.
You just make my head hurt.
Yeah, but your head probably constantly hurts.
You know, that's probably fair. The
Ah.
way you use these things.
Hurt my feelings.
You'll be all right, sweetheart.
Send it like a gift.
What?
You can just.
I said you'll be all right, sweetheart. What am I, stutter?
No, I want his rolls.
I'm trying to see if my cash
Band.
apps on it.
You'll be all right.
I bought those coins and it
I
was
bet you
20.
know what 500 feet. It's crazy.
I'm sorry, what? You want to say that a little louder? Because I couldn't hear you.
No.
Oh, okay then.
Yeah.
But it doesn't look like on my side it's came out yet.
All right. So in the what's the decorum for the briefing room?
Well, there's no decorum right now because we're not in quorum.
Right.
Usually it's sit down, shut the fuck up.
Right.
Tony, if you want to, DM me your thing. I'll help you out for tonight, Tony.
Ooh,
You sit down in these chairs.
sounds like a
that's
fun
fine.
time.
Second, gentlemen, I'll be right back.
Oh, I found a donut in my back pocket.
Damn, how long has that been
Of
sitting
course
there?
you did, you fat ass.
About 2 months.
Man, that damn thing
Hey.
gotta be
Gross,
Hey.
bro.
Kind of crunchy.
Crunchy.
Oh, bro.
Is that mold on it?
I don't know. something-
I can smell it from here. It smells like ass and sugar.
Oh, no, I
Okay,
thought that
okay,
was
there's
Tony
another one.
farting. It might have been that.
We got panics going down and shit.
Wait a minute.
What is
Why
going
do I not
on?
hear? Why do I not hear panics?
You gotta pay attention to the skybox. I don't think we have panics in. It would be
okay,
cool
but-
if we typed in /P and it put a panic notice and like set
Wait,
an
so
immediate.
you're telling me BCSO, y'all get like regular little calls on like your notepad when things happen, right? Like did that pops up for y'all?
Yeah.
At the top right.
Yeah. See, we don't
But-
get that as troopers.
Yeah, I'm
We don't
seeing
even-
one
we don't
right
even get
now.
a panic
1018 a trespassing.
No, that's the only one that we get. We'll either get
Oh.
that or the jewelry store as troopers. Like I'm sure BCSO gets like a lot more than that.
I don't know.
I
I've
thought-
watched
LSPD.
Light and not really.
Oh.
Yeah, I
I
don't
was
see much
thinking-
on light stream.
Right. I was thinking like the sound like for panic for like with officers down or something like that. You know,
The
you used to hear
boop,
the
boop, boop
yeah
sound.
that sound.
That's in my other city.
Oh yeah, that was here. I don't know. I mean, I was wondering why that. I was like, I don't know. Maybe they just took it out.
I
or
bet it
something.
got abused.
Probably.
This is why we can't have nice things, gentlemen. Because people like to abuse things.
This donut doesn't really taste good.
I bet it doesn't. It smells like shit. It literally smells like shit. I can smell it from here.
I thought it was Tony. I thought he farted or something. I don't know.
No, that's his fucking donut that he's had in his back pocket for the last 3 months.
I'm still pissed about that suspension I got from TikTok, and you didn't get shit. And you stream on everything.
Hey, listen up, listen up, listen up.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna go ahead and do a roll call. Call out your name, just give me a hello or something like that.
Are you on shout, sir, so we can hear you in the back?
I'm on shout. Can you guys hear me?
I can hear you fine.
Perfect. Alright. Tango 41 Tony.
10-4.
Alright. Tango 40 Trey.
I'm here.
Tango 63 KP. Tango 63 KP.
4.
Alright. Tango 55
Yeah.
Uzi.
Here.
Perfect. Tango 89 Alex.
Hello.
Perfect. Tango 92 Kirby.
I am present, sir.
Sweet. Tango 86 Jay Painter.
Did you say Jay Sphincter?
Oh, Painter.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I
He's in
think.
the captain's office right now.
He's downstairs.
Hey, does Hardbody have permission to be off duty?
Who?
Put him in emails.
Yeah, I'm here. Yep.
Said Hardbird.
No, I'm here.
Alright. Tango 61 Tristan.
Yeah.
Need to update your.
Yeah, I know.
Come on. Tango 6 Garrett.
Oh, yeah.
Tango 15 Eli.
That's crazy.
Tango 41 to Tango 15 direct.
Love
Go
the
ahead.
initiative.
What's your 20, sir? B279. Can we get you down here at the trooper station?
Oh
We
my
have a
god, we'll be
briefing
here
going
for
on.
the next hour. He's all the way at 279.
Go ahead and snatch the rolls.
He's at the Yellow Jack. He getting
Yeah.
drunk on duty. Oh, Captain, my Captain.
Alright, well, I guess we'll start this part first.
I sent you that thing there, Alex.
Does anyone have any questions that need to either be addressed, concerns that they want to bring up?
Yes, sir. Do they happen to know, or when I started this morning, I can't remember. That way, whenever I go to, to clock out, I can remember. I'm training with this.
I've got our messages, so yeah.
Okay, copy that. Thank you very much, sir.
Just go to our DMs and it'll show you what time you got on.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much.
Anyone else have anything?
Wait, you said to go where to see your hours?
Ugh. No, you gotta collect. You gotta do that yourself. You should be collecting
your note.
from your start time and whenever you end. That's gonna be your personal venture that you have to do.
Right. The only reason why I was asking, of course, today, of course, is my
No. I
first
wasn't referring
day
to you. I was referring to
Oh.
the gentleman that was asking a question.
Yeah, he was out talking with the game warden when I drove by him.
Well.
Alright,
Quick
so
question,
I believe
Mr.
everybody's
Lucky.
here now.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want, with live eyes, to mute our lives for this briefing, sir?
Nah, you guys don't have to. It's just a simple briefing. Nothing
10-4.
too crazy.
10-4. Just wanted to make sure because last time we were told to. Just wanted to make sure.
I was never told that.
No, you guys are good for this.
It was in the briefing that you got me suspended for.
Alright. Well, first thing I want to do say, make sure you guys are sticking to the highways only since we have so many of us. Let's stick to the highways. Stay out of, PSCSO jurisdiction, LSPD, the city itself jurisdiction. If there's 32s that are needed in per se LSPD jurisdiction or Sandy jurisdiction, don't be in there unless you're called for. Let's try running some speed enforcement, along the highways. You guys could take a group of guys, three or four of you, run Great Ocean Highway, run Sonora Freeway, etc. Los Santos Freeway, Becca Highway, and run some speed enforcement. I'd like it to be more. Yep. I'd like it to be more, say you guys are going to take 3 guys. All right, you'll have 2 troopers and then 1 person that's activating as heat. That way you have that assistance when you need it.
All right, come on.
4, sir.
Sir is about to restart.
Curtis,
This
you got anything you want to bring up?
I'm gonna bring this up later in the meeting. Just remember, guys, no jailing every 5 minutes. We just had a situation. Just a reminder, no jailing every 5 minutes.
And
Kicking ass.
yeah, let's make sure, radio traffic. I mean, we can go run signal 11. There's no excuse why we're sitting on the side of the highway not doing anything. Because within 10-15 minutes, you can get a traffic stop. So I mean, if we're all on the highway, I'm sure we can get traffic stops. Let's try and get more reports. I don't know why. Yeah, let's get some more tickets, written warnings. Let's try and, obviously, we're gonna get into 1080s, but let's try and get more tickets and stuff like that, and actual good traffic stops. Why are we smelling people?
I don't know who brought it up to me earlier, the other day, but if you guys do want to run a DUI task force, you can take a group of guys, but I'll still need some troopers running signal 11 and that stuff. So let's do. If you guys do want to do a DUI task force, go ahead and do.
Bravo
five of you guys
141
max.
to any available trooper at the trooper station. Yeah, copy.
Go for it.
Can I get a higher ranking officer down here at the lobby in your guys' office? There's a gentleman here pretending to be a lawyer, and I arrested him, so I need him for one of you to take him.
Another thing I'm gonna bring up. Actually, I'm just gonna wait till the meeting. Never mind that.
Just remember to always be professional at all times. You are a trooper, and you're held to a higher standard. Trey, need you to update your uniform. Make sure you get a badge on.
Oh yeah, my bad. I was supposed to do that the other day and I forgot.
Yes, sir. Another thing too, make sure your call signs and all that are updated as well. In the MDT radio channel or above.
What's the lawyer's name you guys just arrested?
But there's a lot of that stuff we'll save for the meeting.
Negative 57, Truman, 104193.
We're about to have the tsunami.
Yeah, I'll make sure whenever I'm doing FTO training, whenever I'm training new cadets and stuff like that, I'll make sure to bring up the fact that we need to emphasize that 55 is the max time that we can actually give somebody for jail, so we don't have an incident like this again.
All right. Well, before.
Well, that was gone over in training. I don't know why someone would be drilling higher than 55. Just saying.
Well, so there's there's a lot of information that gets pushed out during training, and some troopers have a harder time to retain the information that was put out. That's why we need supervisors patrolling with those lower guys to make sure they're doing the correct thing.
Yeah.
But before the server restarts, let's go outside. I want everybody to stand in front of their vehicle. We're gonna do a car and uniform EUP check before we send you guys back out on the road. All right.
Hey, Tony. Did you see it? Did you get it?
The server's gonna restart in 10 minutes. The briefing took literally like way too long.
Just make sure we're standing outside our cars, please.
Are you going to patrol now?
Yeah. Well, the server's gonna restart in 9 minutes, but yeah.
What's gonna be your call sign, brother?
1 Tango 61.
All right.
Go ahead.
Yeah, they wanted to have a briefing, but I feel like it just took too long because I had to wait for everybody. But yeah, so sometimes we do briefings before shift, so everyone's on the same page about expectations on duty, etc., etc. So we're gonna head down to the city, and then we're gonna patrol the highways in the city. For sure. Ugh. I don't know why it says I'm Civ, but you okay?
Yes.
You guys okay?
Yeah, I'm
What-
waiting
what-
for someone.
Okay.
Good.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out how to despawn my car.
You. So what you do is you go into it and then you just type /D as in Delta, V as in Victor.
You drop me
And
real
enter.
If I
fast.
was intoxicated right now, would you like have a problem?
You drop me real fast. I need to do it.
Why would I have a problem? Are you driving?
I was.
Oh, you're not currently driving in front of me, so no, not really.
I'm so sorry.
If I was intoxicated, would you have a problem? No. Not really. As long as you're not driving in front of me. Remember, we got 5 minutes till fucking server restarts. Four minutes till the server restarts. So then we'll shut down and then have to reboot. Not a crazy big deal. It's just annoying. It seems like after I get on work and then I fucking get on. Server reboots. Go this way. Oh, this would be a shitty place to jump off of. That would really suck. Alright, 3 minutes. Oh, this would be a good spot to sit. I think that's what we'll do when we come back from server restart, which is in 3 minutes. We'll sit right here. Two minutes. The inside view is not bad in the vehicles. right, I think we have like 1 minute left. I'm coming. All right, so we're gonna disconnect, and then we'll be back after the restart.
Tony.
What's up?
Bro, I've been in the server 6.5 hours, 6.5.
Dang, son.
I'm staying in. I'm gonna make sure. I
Tristan, don't forget when you fly in to adjust your call sign. Who else needed to put a call sign up?
Are we gonna keep running a union?
I am new, just started. I need a run
Alright.
through.
Put in 10 hours, or a little over 10 hours yesterday.
The other person who needs to change their in-game thing is not here right now. Okay. Oh. Yep. So
You could probably put it in.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and get that because I want to get it to the people that are flying back in, just so we were making sure our things are up to date here. Because I know we emphasize a lot on that.
Yep.
Go back to deafening myself. Here.
Me too.
So tired of hearing that song. All right, so server just restarted. Oh boy. What do you mean you're new? You're new to what, Cam? 5M, or are you new to something else? Izzy, welcome to the stream.
You in the public?
No. This is the whitelisted Palmetto State roleplay. I was on public. Not anymore. Come on, load, baby. God, it only took like 10 hours.
Few things.
Do 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 do. Oh, first in radio, baby. First in radio. All right, I gotta tune my car real quick. Do do do. Well, that was actually almost fucking perfect that I just did there. All right, let's set up my radar real quick, and then we'll be ready to go. Oh, come on. Ugh. What am I doing? There we go.
Are you in the WL?
I am, yes. Yes, I am. All right, we're gonna cruise down into Blaine County, and then we're gonna loop back around on Sonora Freeway, because this is Palomino. Let's speed up a little bit.
Second. I want to go 55 to 1 to go 61.
Yeah, go ahead. By the way, if you're not first, you're last.
Not true. But if you're running Mark, you need to put like an M, and if you're running S, you put U in front.
I guess he's right. Oh, come on.
One Tango 92 radio check.
Loud and clear.
Thank you.
One Tango 89 radio check.
Loud and clear.
7-4, thank you.
Cam, thank you so much for the likes. Thank you, thank you. I'm hoping it's a nice quiet patrol. I don't need any craziness going on. I thought I saw something over there. I know I'm gonna get a speeder coming into Blaine County from up here. I guarantee it. Let's see what happens. Do, do, do. There it is.
You in the WL?
Yep. Yes, I am. We're gonna catch up to this guy. I doubt it. Nope. He ghosted me, bro. He's gone. That dude is moving. Damn. So we're looking for a white
200
Dodge
miles
Charger.
per hour is crazy for a Vic.
What are we doing, man? Why are we burning out? I was trying to catch up to that guy, bro.
Public or private?
This is not. It's not private. It's whitelisted.
Private. I am loading in now.
Nice. That guy is moving. Yeah, he was speeding. There's another one. 161 all cars be advised. We have lots of speeders up and down Sonora Freeway by Sandy. Come on, come on.
Front, away.
You 10 to 80 ready?
One thing 61, I'm gonna have a 1080 in progress. It's gonna be southbound Sonora Freeway, postal 308. Be taking the exit here, Sonora Freeway, headed towards Sandy. It's gonna be a purple Dodge Charger.
Closing.
Oh, no occupants, black tinted windows. Scene headed past Yellow Jacket this time. I lost eyes. Be continuing Panorama Drive into Sandy, probably headed to Marina.
What's the description?
Purple Dodge Charger. Black tinted windows. Whoa! Okay. They need to fix that glitch. Fucking glitch where you run out of gas in like 2 seconds. And then it just starts taking you backwards. Last seating headed towards Marina Drive. Nearest postal 287.
You found him?
10-2. Last seen Marina Drive. Off of Panorama.
This is what this.
10-9.
One thing waiting on, is there any active unions? One Tango 89. What's your?
Rear. Closing.
Bruh. Where are you going? Because I want to know.
Front. Away.
One Tango 61, I'll be 1011. Postal 307, facing northbound Sonora Freeway on a black pickup truck. You can start me one additional, please. Postal 307.
10 from, you said 3. What's that, 20?
307.
10 from and now, but I don't know.
What's going on, driver? Trooper Ramon, San Andreas State Troopers. The reason for the stop is your speed, man. Why are we going 141 in a 40-mile-an-hour zone?
I'm just trying to get up to Toledo, man.
That doesn't excuse your speed, sir. 100 miles an hour over the posted speed limit?
Hey, she's a little rowdy, man. I can't help it.
What do you mean? It doesn't. You're in control of your vehicle, correct?
Most unserious server wouldn't take it to serious when nobody else does.
Am I right? 100 miles an hour over is pretty drastic, right? I could understand. I could understand. Even if it was 50, you're still 50 plus miles an hour of the speed limit, sir. Like you're not free to go at this time. You understand what I'm saying?
I mean, yeah, we're on a traffic stop. I'd seen them.
Was a high-up trooper NCIVS act ridiculous?
So I'm gonna need your troopers. I mean, I'm gonna need your license, your registration, proof of insurance.
You want my license, my registration, proof of insurance?
Yep, I want all of that. And once you hand me that, you're just gonna go ahead and step out of the vehicle. It's gonna be taken off.
Taking off 307, going northeast and north freeway. He's gonna be in a flatbed pickup truck.
It's GMC type F350 headed northbound, nearest postal 323.
Going off the road on the
Typical 10 to 80 simulator is all it is.
under the bridge. Behind the shop. You're supposed to be 100.
It's gonna be Union Road.
Road. the train track.
There he goes. Radioactivities. Hello. Thank you so much.
At
Would be
radio
nearest postal
underscore activities,
125.
you have just reached level 50.
He's on the
going off the train tracks, off the road. I can't keep further.
Can you show Tango 192?
Hi.
Could you show 1 Tango 92?
Break. He's gonna break. He's gonna be on the hill. 126 is the postal, guys.
He's currently going up the mountain again. Now falling down. And his truck is climbing it.
Okay, we can just go ahead and 22 that. And do you have a clip of that?
Are you a police officer?
Yes, I am. Do you have a clip of that? All right, I would call government because that's going to be DTA driving.
Yeah, yep.
That siren gives me anxiety, lol.
Does it? Is that what KC police use? The same type of siren? Would make me nervous too. We have a total different type of siren around here.
Alright, I have a clip. I'm at 126. I'm going to 7 for a government.
Oh, like most of the time.
Yeah. I mean.
What's up?
Hello, welcome. What's up, Reeser? I was doing some patrol.
They switch it
I had
up
a guy.
depending on the situation.
Are you serious right now? Are you serious right now?
The 1 Tango 61, can I get you down to 126? Because, I'll need you to for, him.
Sure. I am Code Sierra right now, though. Do you really need me there?
Well, because they can't do anything, because, do you have a book of his ID?
Yeah, I'll get, stand by.
1 Tango 6 to 1 Tango 93. Go ahead. You need to be trained? Yes, sir, I do. 7-4, if you haven't been trained, we can't have you in RTO. You're not a full trooper yet.
So, did they come here?
Yep. No, but, I know.
You don't have an ID? You don't have
I'm
this
opening
ID?
a huge box of clock parts, hoping for radium.
Since you were up there next to him, I thought you'd have.
I have a problem, law.
Yeah, I mean, I'm waiting. I sent you messages on Discord. If you could respond to those, that would be appreciated, miss. Because I was asking about several clocks and waiting your response. I have to get a clip because somebody decided they wanted to drive like douchebags up a mountain. How are you gonna drive up a mountain? I have to get his ID. I'm still just okay. 148. All right, I have the clip of his ID. As long as you have the clip of him going up the mountain in that vehicle, then we should be fine. Can you put three dot? Yeah, can you just put three dots in Gen Chat, and I'll send you the clip.
Yeah, and then you can go back on duty.
Yeah.
Alright.
All right, time to go. All right, sir. Thank you for your help.
How do you activate the? I'm trying to remember how to activate the radar again. F5.
Oh my God. That car is fucking loud as shit. Holy fuck. Trying to catch up to him. I don't think I'm gonna be able to. I think he was fucking flying, dude.
Front, away.
Yeah, he's speeding. I'm taking a 6-1. I'm gonna have a 1080 in progress. It's gonna be a gray Lamborghini headed southbound 360. Direction. It's gonna be turning around, going northbound, Sonora Freeway 359. Gray Lamborghini, just passing Sandy exit. He's refusing to stop for lights and sirens. Still continuing northbound. Postal 307, approaching Bass Pro. Passing Bass Pro, nearest postal 314. Still continuing northbound, postal 322. Making a left, nearest, oh, nope, still continuing straight, 088 Sonora Freeway. A U-turn, postal 098 headed southbound. Still continuing southbound Sonora Freeway 094. Direction, U-turn, Union Road. Going into Sandy at this time. Negative, did another U-turn, now headed southbound. Postal 320 headed towards Bass Pro. Passing Bass Pro nearest postal 313. No. Taking Sandy exit nearest postal 307, making a right, headed towards Yellow Jack, postal 306. Oh! I just 1050. Still continuing, looks to be Route 68. I've lost eyes at this time.
One limit 21 ain't available, trooper.
Go ahead on the available trooper.
Can I get you down here to the Vanilla Unicorn for some assistance, please?
Copy that.
Thank you.
Tango 6-1, I'm going to start up as well.
So, 1 Tango 92 en route to Vanilla Unicorn.
We had a lot of 1013s. We have 2 suspects down, and there's a very large crowd, and more people are showing up.
ETA, 2 mics on that.
Denver, thank you.
Well, we're heading to Vanilla Unicorn for a shots fired, officers involved shooting. They're asking for more assistance down in the city, so we'll be headed there now. Code 3. Oh, of course I'm gonna run out of gas. Fuck that shit. We'll be right here at the Vanilla Unicorn. Just a minute. So Tango 61 switching up channel 2. I'll be pulling up.
Yo, what the hell, bro?
Totaled my car out, bro.
You just totaled his car, bro.
Was not in my eyes. If you want a clip, you have one.
In all
right,
of our
then.
eyes, you just totaled the car.
Okay, well, it's not there for me, so.
Oh, you totaled his car, bro. Come on,
All
that's
right,
messed
all right.
up.
You can get out of my face now. Back up for me.
It's messed up.
One limit 21, 1 limit 78. Can I get you over here in front of the entrance?
Yeah, I'll be right there.
You guys?
This guy just had his little pecker out peeing on somebody.
Arrest his ass. Get him. Get his ass. Arrest him.
Hey, can you guys start out more cars? Postal 835, please. Code 3.
We need EMS.
Somebody just laced me, dude.
Nah, you're drunk.
Drunk on being on duty.
Officer, you okay? Somebody just laced me. What's up, man?
Guess what? It's an 11 and 2 and 2. Let's go 0.
Yeah, I think you're gonna breathalyze him.
Go for it.
Go into the video room. You'll be able to see it there.
I click on video.
Who gave you something?
I didn't do it.
That's correct.
No, miss, I saw him run behind the building and then he came out drunker than a mother. He's drunker than crap. I have a... It's on my glasses. I recorded it.
This is 1 Tango
He's standing in the
89.
doorway of that building. I went back
Another
there.
10
What are you
11
doing?
at 282.
Being drunk.
Station southwest.
No, I wasn't
crossing
drunk.
the range.
I don't know what's happening to me.
No, this one's 32 meters.
One Tango 61. I
What they
still
all
need
say.
cars. Postal 835, please, at the Vanilla Unicorn. We're
See, I
officer
told ya,
insufficient.
something was
We're
happening.
officer
That was-
insufficient.
Okay. That was trippy as hell.
You just gotta click on the link I sent you. The video. Officer.
Show Tango 89
I see that
around.
what really happened.
So what? I don't know what's happening. Are you telling me what's going on?
Allowing people to leave at this point, or are we
So what
allowed
happened?
to hold
They
on to
pulled
them?
up, and then this dude killed someone.
I wouldn't let
So
What
my
dude?
friend was acting in self-defense. Well, they got picked up
Copy
now.
that.
That EMS picked them up. I mean, there's really no point now.
Which guy was shooting?
Bob guy that I was telling you about.
Can I get you down to 126?
I was in his own door.
tend to it this time.
Going towards Toledo.
Pulled a little pistol out like really fast and started
Tell
shooting
them to
everybody.
contact me via Discordia.
Okay.
He went like this and then killed.
Yeah.
So nobody else was shooting? It was just that one guy?
Yeah, nobody shot besides him, and then they killed him because they killed his friend, their friend.
That light's really bright, bro.
Yeah, well, it's nighttime, sir. I want to make sure everyone's safe, all right?
Blinding me, turn it the other way.
In his defense, they only shot back because he kept shooting at them, and then they killed him. I just saw the body cam of it.
Does
Yeah.
anybody know where he went then?
Probably the light.
Wait, let me hold up. Let me go look in here. He was being a stripper just a second ago.
Lovely.
I'll look outside.
Lovely.
They're leaving.
Can I get you inside for some assistance just in
Copy
case
that.
he
Yeah,
is in
get out of the way
here?
real quick.
Yeah, we get some more units inside. Great. Everybody good? We going in or what? What's going on?
Yeah, I wouldn't.
Y'all ready to go in? Are we going in? How we going in, you guys?
Yep, he's gone, bro.
It's clear. There's nobody in there.
Nobody in there?
Nope.
That's got officer.
There's about to be some more.
Okay, so nobody knows where he went?
Nope, nobody knows where he went.
Shots fired. Shots fired. Postal
Shots fired,
835.
shots fired.
It's gang activity. It's going to be just outside the strip club. Nearest postal 836.
Show 1 Tango 89 arriving on scene.
Stop, stop, stop. Let me through. Officer down, postal 835. Shots fired by police. Shots fired at police.
One officer down.
It's gonna be on what is this? Strawberry Avenue by the bus station. It's got one individual underneath the bus station crawling and was shooting at police.
Looks like it might be a go scene.
10-4?
Yes, staff just DP'd on it. Let's go.
I'll be on the go scene.
Yeah, I don't know. That was pretty intense, though.
Where they
Yeah,
at?
it's no, it's government.
It's what?
It's government. The aliens
Motherfucker,
came.
shoot the government.
I want to watch
Tristan,
that.
or not Tristan, but fuck
Yeah.
it.
It's not
Craig, get the
good
hell
at
back
all.
here.
Oh,
Well,
Oh, shit,
start
there's
shooting.
Foot down.
I'm protecting my fellow officers.
Yeah, you started shooting.
I'm handling this.
It's a postal. Postal.
postal
Back up,
835.
834, 834, 834.
I'm right here. Where? Who's shooting?
Were you just shooting everybody or what?
Nah, they were they were just not shooting at me and each other. Right there, white.
One down. Might have bleed out.
Another one down. Another suspect down.
Hold on. EMS on scene. EMS on scene. Hold fire.
Alright.
Somebody get those guys out of there. EMS. Scene is not code 4. Get out of here. You still got active shooting in the area.
Okay. I mean, there's no communication. I didn't know there was shooting.
Okay, my bad.
I have calls for civilians down and officers down.
Oh,
Of course I'm
okay.
gonna fucking respond to it.
Yeah, alright. My bad, dude. My apologies, sir. Are we code 4? What's happening? Do we have all suspects in... Yeah, they left the scene because it wasn't code 4. We still had shooting in the area. We don't call EMS until it's completely clear. Yeah, but we don't call EMS. Okay. Yeah, I didn't think we did. All right.
None of us did. They just showed up.
All right, let's regroup. Postal 835. Let's try to get everybody in custody. And let's get EMS on scene, I guess, for code 4.
I'm bringing office for team.
Oh, all right, 10-4. Yeah, let's go on the sidewalk here. Postal 834. Shots fired again. What is going on? Where are they coming from?
But they're way back there, like towards the, like going up the hill to the.
All right, let's just get officers up, and I'm not sure what exactly is going on here.
I don't know if it's a gun scene or like what's going on.
No. The people that were shooting, right? No, they're going to jail. So if they're down,
Yeah, well,
they're going to jail.
What? There's another dude running around back there.
Is it clear now?
I think it's clear.
I believe they're
Yeah,
shooting
guys, if
from
there's-
the vanilla unicorn.
Okay, we'll have to go back. We have to get this officer up.
I just seen one more guy running back there towards the blue.
Shit, I'll kill him.
In all white. But there's multiple
Mr.
suspects
President.
down.
Oh, shoot.
All right, 1 Foxtrot. What is that? 61? Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
All right, I apologize. We were dealing with a very tense situation. We had active shooters, so I apologize for any miscommunication. We're ready for you at 834 with 1 up. Oh, hold on. Hold that thought for me, okay? All right. Just come to 834. Let's get this officer up. We're code 4 over here at 834. It's clear.
Alright, show me run to postal 834. I'm about 0.2 miles out here. Should see me any second.
4. Back up this side, other side.
Other side? The other side?
Yep.
I heard gunshots on my left. I was a little confused there.
Yeah. It's gonna be on the other side. Yeah, my bad. Now you showed up. Now you did your job, and then there was literally someone shooting right over here in the bus station. So.
No worries.
That's awful close, though.
Yeah, this is my job, so I get paid for this.
All right. Come on, Williams. We're gonna go take this guy that's over here into custody. No, ignore him. Oh. Yeah, ignore him. We gotta take this guy into custody. Yeah, right underneath where I'm at right here. When you get done picking up staff.
No shots are being fired at this time.
Foxtrot 92 being out to Nowhere Road.
Yeah, EMS, we're right underneath the train station. Right behind you. Yep. Williams, go non-lethal. Go non-lethal.
Holy crap, my map is red as shit right now with you guys. Catch him up here, boss.
Going to jail today, boys. No escaping them cuffs. What am I being arrested for?
Shooting at the police.
Shoot. When did I shoot? I had my gun out for 6 minutes. I never shot you.
I shot you.
Yeah, you shot
I
me.
shot you. Yeah, because you were shooting
Yeah.
at police.
I wasn't shooting at you.
Okay. Well, you were shooting towards police, which is like shooting at
I have
police. So
body
you're okay. Well, I don't know what you want me to do with that.
So you're arresting me for self-defense? There ain't no self-defense, sir. How's that?
Foxtrot
I was
92,
getting shot at by the
postal
rival
302.
gang MC.
We'll be en route to Panorama
You're
Drive.
taking people to jail?
And you guys randomly
Yeah.
shot at me.
Well, this guy was shooting at police. So
No, I wasn't.
Okay.
Do we have
this,
EMS in
Trent
route?
over there said that.
Can I get a door?
Yo.
I can call one right now.
I'm listening.
In person.
Go ahead.
I can call one?
So we're taking him to jail. Trent over there said that he got. He said that
Did he just bleed out?
he got picked up, if you know what I mean. And he's saying, I got picked up, I just want to let you know. I don't know if y'all are taking people to jail. So I don't know what to do. Do I go arrest him?
Well, there was a gov scene over here, so we might have
Or should we just leave it be?
Yeah,
I
did we
see you
just
guys just let
22
me
the
go.
whole fucking scene?
Yeah.
Because it was dumb as shit.
I see you
But I
just,
think-
just let me go.
So do we just let Trent
Thank you.
go since he got picked up and everything?
EMS.
Because I'm so confused.
Yeah, might as
what
well
we're supposed
just
to do.
22 it all. Just let me go, man. No self-defense. I wasn't shooting at you guys.
First of all, I don't believe you. That's just
bro,
fact.
I had my gun out to shoot at the other
Okay.
people, not you guys. You guys
Well,
shot at me.
Yeah, because you're shooting, like literally.
At other
You just
people, not
admitted,
you guys. It was
just admitted that you were
I
brandishing a
got shot
firearm
at.
and
Yeah, I'm
discharging
admitting that I was shooting. I
a
got shot
firearm.
at.
So, all right, I'm glad you admitted it.
Do you?
So you're
want
going
me
to
go
jail.
tell him that he's good right now, or go put him in cuffs?
It's your call. It's your discussion, sir. It's your discussion.
I guess I'm just gonna go
let's,
tell him that.
yeah, let's go put him in cuffs further until we do more investigation.
Tango 6-1, I have one in custody. Going to be escorting him back to my vehicle, transporting him back to headquarters for processing. Hey, sir, before you say anything else, I'm going to go ahead and read you your Miranda rights. You have the rights to
Yeah,
remain
I have a
silent.
lawyer right
Anything
here.
you say can be and will be used against you in a court of law. You do have the rights to an attorney. You can afford an attorney. One will be appointed to you. Do you understand your rights? Great. I'm glad you understood. You. What's up, buddy?
Oh, just make sure you're good. More people are here. By chance, are you guys taking Trump to jail?
That's officer discretion. I have no idea what other officers are doing. I know what I am doing.
I'm just here to watch some niggas shoot.
You're wrong.
What the fuck did I just hear? Yo, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome. All right, so you got anything that's gonna stick me, poke me, or hurt me in any way?
Yeah, the gun now is for self-defense.
You can say it's self-defense, sir. It doesn't change the fact that you were discharging of a firearm in a public setting with police present. Okay, that's fine. Okay, sir. Watch your head, okay?
Sure, Tiger 65 back down there from the vanilla unicorn.
1 Tango 61 1015 back to my headquarters for processing.
By the way, my lawyer will meet at the jail.
He's gonna meet you at the jail? Okay.
Yeah,
Sounds
meet at
good.
the jail.
All right, well, he can meet you when visitation hours, I guess.
Yeah, he's got a tracker on me.
Oh! I don't know what the hell just happened there.
You not know how to drive?
Well, I know how to drive. It's looks like I had a muscle spasm.
Ain't you leave BCDOJRPBC, you got caught yelling at your kids on stream and your wife yelled at you.
Bruh. What? No. That's wild. No, I left BCDOJRP for another server. I went to San Andreas Roleplay, I think it was, which then turned back in
1 Tango 89.
Blaine County Roleplay or whatever it is now. And I think that server has an average of like 20 viewers per minute,
That's the only reason.
or 20 people like a night. Like that's their max now. Whereas this server has 166 players on and is whitelisted.
10-4, we're over here at 834. It's got over at gunfight.
427.
SAHP Tristian B? I could link the clip of it happening lol.
Shimmy 97 responding code 3.
Tristan B. That's
How could you forget?
So what did you just do? Come into my stream to what? To what? Talk shit? Because I left the server that was fucking dying? Is that it? Oh shit.
Dude, are you okay?
I think it was 65 running signal 11.
Yeah, in my eyes it was open.
I just don't think you know how to drive.
Well, I do. It was open in my eyes. And now it won't open. No, this is not gonna happen.
It's the sign. It's a sign in you.
It's not a sign, sir. It's not a sign. There's no signs.
That's a sign.
This freaking gate.
Oh,
That's fine. I'll just take you to the front.
Good streamers don't lie to their chat.
Alright, we're gonna disperse the crowds. We can go back.
Buddy, I want to know bail. I want to know bail, buddy. I want to know bail. What that is.
Okay. You can sit tight.
This is all for me? Are you guys in a classroom?
That has nothing to do with you, sir. Hey. You.
Yo.
Yo. I got this guy here. He said he wants bail. Or he is somebody is here to pay his bail or whatever. Also, I think the gate is broken.
Wait, who's this guy?
Just take him down to the cells and wait for his friend.
Yeah, can you open this door for me?
Yeah, I got you, my man. God.
Thank you.
Here, I'll help you.
Appreciate it.
No problem.
How much is the bond?
I have to figure out the charges just a minute.
Just to be sure, what were his charges?
Unlawful discharge of a firearm. It's gonna be. No. It's not.
Yes, it is.
You discharged your firearm at law enforcement, so it's gonna be attempted murder of an
Do you have
LAO.
evidence of this?
Dude, I
You have
literally.
your body cam on, right?
Yeah. Do you have? Like, that's what I'm charging you with, man. I'm not gonna sit here and argue with you.
You have body cam though. Can I get proof? I do right there.
I don't need to. I don't have to show you proof. That's not the law. That's not it. So
you're charging.
that's
me
what's.
something
That's
you're not
what's.
sure of?
No, I'm charging you. I'm charging with what I'm charging you, sir. There's no ifs, ands,
You have
buts
no
about it.
evidence of that.
Okay. Whatever you say.
My lawyer's at the front door right now.
Okay. Well, unless he's part of a actual law firm,
Yeah, he is.
well then we can take it from there. But unless he's part of an actual law firm, then nothing that he can really do if he's not
No, he
actually
is. He is.
a lawyer.
He has licenses and everything. He's valid.
So that's his charges, and then also his firearms were automatic. So I don't believe he has a Class 3 firearms license. So each of those, he had
You
two
really
of
need to
them.
talk to my
So
lawyer.
that's where we're at right now, sir.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
he
Go ahead.
he's not gonna have a bail.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Why
I'm guessing. Did you search him?
Yep.
He has X pills on him.
Oh, it's another charge.
That's medicine. That's
Yeah.
prescribed.
Right. And my name is Mickey Mouse.
I plead the fifth. Can you guys please talk to my lawyer?
I did read you your Miranda rights, sir.
This is
So
unlawful.
it's not unlawful, sir.
It is.
Everything is completely lawful.
So I'm gonna
I
take
have
him
the
to
right
be.
to attorney. You said it yourself.
You do. I'm not questioning you though.
So why are you not talking to him right now?
I don't. I'm not questioning you, sir. You're allowed to have a lawyer present before all questioning, and I was not questioning you, sir.
Any units available? Anybody
Yes, sir.
still
I'm
down
just-
here near
I'm just
835?
gonna say this to you once you have one phone call to your attorney. No.
Yeah, I don't know how you would have been able to call his attorney when he was handcuffed the whole time.
I think we're all
That's
going
crazy,
to
right?
I'm gonna be
That's crazy
taking.
work.
I'm gonna be taking his pills, knife, and
Tango
hatchet.
8 to
I'm not
all
gonna be taking
troopers,
his
be
ammo.
advised our
Alright.
meeting starts in about 3 minutes. If you could go ahead and join trooper roll call.
Wait, can I keep the hatchet? That's not really a hatchet.
No.
Like pull it out. That's not really a hatchet.
I ain't gonna pull it out.
Why? I'm trying to show you. Can I get my phone call? Come on.
Unhandcuff him. He can.
Copy that. So, this is
Well, this is
Tango,
gonna be.
Tango 192, or 1 Tango 92.
If you need me
Oh my
additional
goodness.
units,
If you need
down
me, I'm
to,
gonna be on radio channel 21. We're
what's this,
just doing training right
835?
now.
Oh, thank you for the information.
10-24, I'm on my way.
Not you, sir.
Copy that.
If you need me for anything,
what's the 20?
I got you.
It's postal 835, sir.
No, are you gonna phone your attorney, sir?
Yep.
Alright,
If that's
so,
possible.
I'm gonna
Inform arriving on
keep hold
scene.
of his X pills and his weapons.
Where are you located?
If you need me, alright, so to radio channel, I'll be up at the parking lot. Just tell me, I'll be up at the parking lot. Just tell me when this attorney arrives, and I can come down here.
He's already here.
He's already here?
Yeah.
Alright.
We're gonna write this report, chat.
Everybody come down to trooper roll call for our meeting.
Do.
Baxter just got back in here. Sorry, buddy.
Don't hear Baxter.
Y'all about to.
Dang, FD still made it, bro. Thought you was in Tennessee, bro.
He's gonna be
I'm in Tennessee.
The hell are you talking about?
You talking about FD Robinson?
Hello.
We can take him to the interrogation room.
Yeah, I'm waiting for that. Yeah, wait.
Nah, that's all you.
Turn around.
So I guess it's
sir.
fuck Garrett, right?
Yeah, fuck Garrett.
Well, fuck you.
You don't need a cuff. It's not a wild animal. It'll be fine. Come on,
Hold on, I agree with that.
Kirby, we're dealing with something.
What's Garrett K around here or what?
I'm weak.
I don't know.
The heads will be here in a couple
any of
seconds,
it,
guys.
we can,
Get this
talk
meeting
to
rolling.
See, Bourne's gone. Told y'all he was fired.
Yeah.
Yo, Curtis, let us get a Bubbles impression, bro, for the
Show
meeting.
1 Tango
Yeah.
92 en route to the trooper station.
Fucking soccer, Ricky.
Fucking
job,
bro.
That's hilarious.
Sure, Tristan, come to the interrogation room.
Curtis, when you gotta
I'm
share your
ready.
report, I think you should just do it in Bubbles' voice.
Yeah.
Curtis, you got any thoughts?
Do the whole training video in a Bubbles voice.
Alright, boys, we're gonna start the fucking training off here. No shooting shit, no smoking shit. I don't want any of that shit out here. Don't fucking touch my kitties.
I got
Throwing blue strips, bad tits in a strip club, throwing ones.
Oh yeah. How we doing, fellas?
Yes, sir. How's everybody doing?
Breaking a beat.
Good.
Sir.
You want to go down the roster and do call-outs? Who's here? Or do you want to just take a picture? Not call out?
We haven't done that in a while.
Yeah. I mean, if you want to do call out, that's fine.
All right, well, I'll go ahead and read the name. Just tell me if you're here or not, okay? Gut, do you want to document who's not here?
I can do that for y'all.
All right, if you could just document it and send it to me, Bray. All right, first one, Garrett.
Here.
Lucky.
Here.
Bray.
Here.
Poop. Is Pooh here?
Meeting absent.
Okay. Bob Flash. I think he's got
Absent.
absent time. Okay, Sanchez.
Yo.
Curtis. Curtis here.
Yeah.
Oh,
Jersey.
sorry. I was muted.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm here.
Say, dang, Curtis, your voice changed a little bit, buddy. All right, Jersey.
He's got absent time.
Hanson.
Yes, Lord.
Braxton. Braxton, you here, buddy?
Let me see if he's got absent time.
He ain't got absent time. Here, no absent time.
No absent time.
Okay. Eli H, or just Eli? I don't know why I said H. Is Eli here?
No absent time.
Okay, so
He
Eli's
has
not.
absent time.
Okay. Miller.
Here.
Crispy. Crispy.
No absent time.
Okay, so Crispy's not
You
here.
gotta go to,
T-Dev.
You gotta go to the interrogation room.
Here,
now.
sir.
Walker.
Here.
Jannard. Damn, that's loud.
Here.
Tristan.
I'm Pusher.
Here.
Pusher. Cool. G Watts.
Tristan.
G Watts, are you here, buddy?
No absent time.
No absent time.
Okay,
I'm
Big
just
Dad,
finishing
I
my
just heard you.
report,
You're
man.
in.
Damn.
Cortez.
I'm sorry,
Hold
but you gotta
on.
come to the. You gotta have to come to the interrogation room.
No
Cortez.
absent
They can wait.
Okay.
Somebody just joined.
You just joined.
Jannard.
They look like he's gonna go somewhere.
Nah,
Where's
I
he
joined a
gonna go?
minute
He's
ago.
going
I
to
joined
jail.
at 6:03. My apologies for being late, though, sir.
I didn't know.
Very
I didn't
good.
know if you were in
Pierce?
there, so
No
Pierce
absent
here.
time.
Okay. Smith.
Listen, I don't need to talk to
No
anyone else
absent
but
time.
you. right?
I'm
You
here.
the arresting
Smith is
officer?
here.
Okay. Little Dory.
Yes, sir.
Listen, let's sit down. Come here.
No
Sit down,
absent
sir.
time.
I'm good. I'll stand, sir.
Okay.
Appreciate it.
Sage.
Stand? Okay, sir.
praise the
Listen.
Lord.
Jay Williams.
Listen, nothing even happened here, sir. Pretty much what happened was,
Well, I can.
Bob
Jay
Fine
Williams.
was
I'm just
outside
gonna go
at-
ahead and tell you his
T.
charges.
Hardberg.
well, I already know what
Oh,
you're
you
Go
don't
ahead,
know
now,
because
go
I
ahead.
didn't tell
Go
you.
ahead, now.
Tony.
I'm the
Go ahead,
arresting
now.
officer, correct?
Okay, go ahead, sir.
Okay.
Present,
You're
sir.
gonna let me read it.
Cool. FD Robinson.
I ended up making it. Yep, I'm here.
Cool. Donald Musk.
Here.
Riddler.
All right, Mr. Burns is subsequently charged
Bobby
with
Love.
attempted murder of an LEO, possession of a Class 3
Or should I
firearm
say
with a
photographer?
license ×2, unlawful discharge of a firearm, possession of a
Pull up.
firearm in the commission of a felony, possession of a controlled substance in
Using-
lieu of being in possession of a dangerous weapon or firearm.
Is it Maury? Is that how you
All
say
right.
it?
3 charges. Brother.
No absent
So
time.
that's where we're at right
Same
now.
3 charges,
Yeah,
sir.
no
You're just
absent
adding
time.
on charges for no
It's
reason.
not.
Okay, Ace.
It's not the same 3 charges, sir.
Here.
Possession of a deadly firearm
Stunner.
and possession of a deadly
No, that's not what I
third-degree
said.
firearm. What's
That's
the
not what I
problem?
said.
Yeah, no absent.
Listen.
Okay,
You
back
have
to
no
Lee.
statements from any witnesses.
Yes,
You
sir,
got
of
no
course.
body cam footage. You got nothing
Christian
against my
R.
client here.
I
Only
do,
thing
sir.
is, he was shot in the crossfire between a gang member and a police officer. That's all
He
that
is
happened,
here.
sir. You ain't got no evidence, sir.
I do, sir. That's where
that's
you're
fine.
wrong.
From where?
You have
C4.
a judge. We can go ahead and
A
get a
judge?
judge here.
No absent time.
I
Sir,
got
Judge, there's no
I got
judge.
all day.
No, no.
All
What
right then.
evidence you
KP?
have, sir? Please entertain me, sir. What evidence you have?
It can just show up in court.
Mike.
Oh, wow, yeah, sir.
Here.
Sir, you have no
Officer
witnesses
William?
that claim that my
Yeah.
client was shooting that officer. You have
I do,
nothing.
sir.
You have
Cheese
nothing
it.
to say. You are just yelling off your brain, sir.
I'm
You
not
have
going
nothing.
off of my brain,
Okay.
sir.
Tracy.
Sir,
I already
you
read
cannot-
you the
cannot
charges,
convict My
right?
client here, sir.
No absent
I
time.
am convicting your client.
Okay.
Sir,
Evan
for
Slater?
what thing? For murder charge, sir?
Yeah,
There is no
absent
possible way, sir.
Attempted murder of
My
an
client
LEO,
cannot
correct?
attempt to murder anyone.
never.
He was shot.
No
He was
absent
shot at,
time.
and he was shooting back in self-defense, sir.
Burke.
Do you have kids,
Hey.
sir?
He has absent time.
I don't need to answer your
Rubba,
questions.
Rubba S.
Listen, sir, if you were in the middle of
Okay,
the street
so-
and you got shot at, are you
Absent
shooting back or no? Or are you going to just let your life end right there, sir? Be for real.
Owen.
Okay, well, he was shooting at police, so that's what I have body cam footage of.
He was
So
not
that's where we're
shooting
at right
police, I
now.
can promise you that. You must
No
have a
absent
mix-up
time.
with another.
No, sir.
Okay. Then
It's the
here's,
same bandana that I
your
had
cadets.
that was shooting.
Some of
at
you guys are
police.
trained in. Some of you guys might not know
I
about the
think you have
meeting
a
if you haven't been
vendetta
trained. So
against
if you're not
this,
here, it's not a big
I've
deal. But
never
Wizzy,
seen this band in my life, so that's where we're at right now. All right. If you have any questions about it, you can take it up with
these are fully trained guys, by the way. So Jay
and you can go from there.
Did I say it right?
Right now,
There's going to be no bail for attempted LEO murder, and then you also got the possession of a Class 3 firearm.
We're gonna have
without a
Alex
license.
Goodlet.
There's gonna be
Cool. And then the last one that is fully trained. It's gonna be Kirby.
Of narcotics.
Here, sir.
So even
that's everybody that's trained and
still
knows
going
about
to
the
jail,
meeting.
bad
Okay, let's talk about jail.
Go ahead and get to it, Kevin.
Can we talk about how you said I murdered Elliot?
No.
Hey,
no,
thanks
I
for
said
everybody
attempted
helping
murder
with
of
that
an
time and
LEO.
stuff like that. I appreciate it.
Happened, sir.
Who was shooting at police.
Yes, sir.
Okay, whatever you can say, whatever you want.
Even the simple.
So just a
We
couple
can say
things I wanna
whatever you
go
want.
over.
This is where we're at right now, sir. This is charges. That's where we're gonna go with.
No, sir. I will crack
Couple
down on this
people,
goddamn troop station like I'm fucking Randy Orton. I don't know who you think I am, sir. Listen.
Taking
Ooh, shaking in my
I don't
boots.
even want to talk about. Listen, I walked in. What
And
do I
then,
see the front door? I didn't see
kinda
no
just
one except for a
leaving it
cup
for
of
them.
lean. That's how I know you guys are unprofessional,
What to
okay,
do?
sir?
I
I saw a cup
know
of
what
lean
we're
on
gonna
your
do.
front desk,
Okay.
sir. That's how I
Primary on
know
that
this
scene.
trooper station's full of
You're the
bullshit.
one
That's
that
what I know.
Okay.
You're gonna either let my client go, or we're
initiated it.
taking this, and we're suing the whole goddamn
Y'all need to
company.
be doing
Okay.
your reports. Don't.
You have
just
the
leave
right
it
to
for
do that.
somebody
You're
else
an
to do.
attorney. You have the right to.
All
The
right.
only exception would be if like you're running heat or you got, you know, a personal that you can't transport 'cause you don't have a cage, you know, someone else can transport for you. But, you know, make sure you read the guy, like you're a
You have
suspect.
anything else for me, man?
You read your suspect the rights.
I want his jail
You
time
searched him. You put
Um,
him in the
I
car.
don't think we
What's
can
the
do
deal I'm
that.
looking at right now?
It's following him to the station. You take him out of the car.
We're looking
you
at
take
about
him
30
downstairs.
months.
You do everything.
30 months.
Transport guys only
sir.
for driving. There was an incident I heard earlier this week. Supposedly somebody transported somebody and somebody didn't search somebody, and next you know there's troopers downstairs that got shot. 'Cause, guess nobody searched the person properly or didn't search him at all maybe, and the guy pulled a gun, and guess nobody responded to the panics at the trooper station. So it's a big ordeal. So that's why we're doing this, you know. So make sure you guys follow what Kevin's saying.
Yeah, I just, you know, kind of what Worthy was saying is, I don't want to be seeing nobody doing that. I mean, you did the work to pull them over.
So anything else?
Sir, how about we get rid of all the 3 gun charges that you charged him with? Cause
For what?
What the hell?
Because he was in
what were the
possession
gun
of them,
charges
sir.
again? Wait, can you tell me what the charges were? The gun with the firearms?
No,
Hey,
It's going to be possession of a
Alright.
firearm.
I think
and
you're
the
referring
commission
to
of a
me that
felony,
I want to apologize for that last night when I did that.
and a possession times 2 of a Class 3 firearm
guns
without a
It
license.
just kind of goes for everybody,
Incorrect.
you know,
He
in
had
that whole
3.
aspect. I mean,
I had to go 10-7 though, so
Sir, I'm pretty sure only one of these were 3rd-degree firearms, sir. And I'm pretty sure my client's licensed.
another thing is, you know, as
Nope.
far as,
I am.
you know, when we're in pursuits with people,
Unless
I don't want to see
me about giving me,
any cars jumping over railroad tracks,
Listen,
going
let's
up
talk
hills
this
to try to
down,
catch
sir.
these
Let's just
suspects.
get rid
I
of
actually did.
All right,
come
Rail,
to
you're not
the
gonna do it.
position. It's
So
you know,
I don't want to see my guys out here doing it. You know, that's not something that we're going to be doing as far as that.
Listen, I understand if you think he
staying
shot at
on,
your LEO officers. I was
keeping
perfectly
your
fine,
lane
but he did
travel.
not do that, sir. So the least you can do is show some empathy and get
Hey,
rid of
thank you
2
so
of those
much.
charges and get down around 20
so
months.
forth. I mean, it's just not something that we're going to do.
If you really care about the law, 'cause this is an innocent man.
At Officer Henry, you have just reached level 9.
I mean, it's not realistic to see a Crown Vic or a Corvette jumping railroad tracks and going up hills. You're just not going to see that. So I know that we're all trying to get them, and you know, the moment of the rush to get it, but gotta slow it down a little bit, and I do that type of things. I mean, some people.
All right.
are
Well,
nose
so
off
his
road
firearm
vehicles that
license
can do
is revoked because he
he
committed 2 felonies on the previously. So even if he had a weapons license, it was revoked when he committed those felonies. So that's where we're at right now. So actually, it's going to be another charge. It's going to be
Yeah, go ahead
felon
and
in
do the next
possession
one,
of
the next
firearm.
round.
So
Messaging a couple people.
That you already said that charge, sir.
no, I did not. I did not. I said felon in possession of a firearm.
people dying
It's
on
going to be
scene.
another
Are
additional
you
charge.
serious, sir?
You die
I'm
on
dead
scene.
ass.
All these charges on
Yes, sir.
on it.
Don't go back
What
and try to
innocent man-
restart a scene.
Are you serious,
that
sir?
You're dead
My
from?
license being revoked. No one ever told me that.
He was never informed either, sir.
Once you
That's,
die,
yeah,
you're
I'm
not
pretty
supposed
sure
to
you guys have
remember
to
or do
inform me
anything
about that.
of that
Pretty
nature.
concerned about that one.
You die, you're out. Pretty much deal.
But like I said, the only thing that happened here was my client was shot at, he's defending himself, and you guys decided to shoot him. That's what it's going to look like in the newspaper, sir.
Not supposed to remember
I think you don't want the reputation
what
on
happened
the
or anything at
San
that point in
Andreas
time.
troopers or whatever the fuck you guys are called.
What's
So if
that
you
guy in
die,
the back writing down on the notepad?
just go back 10-8 doing something else.
All right, so that's where we're at right now. So we're gonna go ahead and take him into custody and transport him down to Bolingbrook. Okay.
All right, sir. Subpoena all of you. It's over.
That's fine.
All right, I'm good now.
Depose you.
Has anybody got questions so far?
Out right there next to me, and it's over.
It's still
All right, sir.
months.
Not at this time, sir. All right, cool. So one thing I want to touch base on is make sure if you're on duty, you're in the Discord RTO channel 1. The only exception would be if you're in a staff scene. Okay. The RTO on Discord is for examples like, let's say somebody needs to talk to you. Maybe you need to be pulled. Maybe Kevin has something he wants to talk to you about. You know, he's going to come into channel 1 and say, hey, Tango 14, do you copy? You know, are you there? Can you hear me? Or, you know, Anson, hey, do you hear me, buddy? In Discord. He's going to unmute and say, hey, yeah, what's up? Be like, hey, can you join roll call? I need to talk to you real quick. You know, or, you know, maybe someone code 0 and they left their suspect in the back of a car on the side of Sonora Freeway. You know, maybe he'll unmute in Discord RTO and be like, hey, can somebody go here and here and do this, you know? So the Discord RTO is like last resort, a communication basically. You should not be deafened. You should only be muted.
No, I know. I read the report. Everything is in the report. He had 2 previous felonies.
Another thing I want to touch base on.
Hang on, I want to touch base on what you were just talking about right there real quick.
No.
So
Oopsies.
I know some of y'all are
I'm just
staff.
gonna put the
I know sometimes y'all get
narcotics
dragged into other
Yeah, I
DCs,
have his guns, so they need to go too.
handling government stuff. I mean, that would
what
be
were
the
your
only
charges?
exception, but I don't want it to be a
Because I do have
habit
to
that
make
we're
a
hanging out
report
in
on
other
this.
DCs and not in the RTO because
it's in the
at the end of
report.
day,
And then
that's what's
in
going
the
to drive
report,
activity. That's what's going to.
If you need to add,
Yeah, people
I
wanna
put
get
it
on,
like there's too many charges for me to
especially when
go
they see
through and
everybody
make
in
tags for every single one.
So, you know, if you're doing your
All
staff
right,
stuff,
if you could put it in
that's
the
cool.
5.
Do your staff stuff.
Yes, sir. Just give us a
And then
moment.
when you
We
get done,
apologize.
you know, join back in the RTO.
Put it in the 500s.
You can continue.
Weapons.
All right. Next thing we're going to touch on, we're going to go over this again, actually. So this is talked about in the last meeting, but we're going to go over it again just so you guys know. So if you don't have your FTO certification, you will not get ranked past first sergeant or someone who is FTO certified. So, you know, if we got one
What evidence left?
first sergeant's certified, and you're not, you're not going to jump him because you have more hours. He's got certification. Yeah, he's going to be the next to be ranked up. So you will not be ranked up past that first sergeant unless you obtain your FTO.
Yeah,
if you look at the roster right now,
a automatic pistol,
so
and a silver
you can
pistol.
first
So he
become
was
eligible to
charged
get
with
your FTO at
possession
sergeant.
of a class
So
B
you got
firearm without a license, and then felon in possession
sergeant
of a firearm
and first sergeant. So you got
And
pretty much 2 weeks, you
AR,
know,
a revolver, and a
to pretty much
second
get your
hand,
FTO
a hatchet, and a
certifications.
knife.
We got trainings going on all the time and stuff like that. So,
Just
you
make
know,
sure.
once
Thank
you
you.
hit that sergeant rank,
And,
just
yeah, he
know,
needs his
you
weapons
need to be
license
requesting
revoked
for
because
your
now he's a
FTO
felon.
roles. You need to be
So,
reaching out
even though
to
it
an
says that he has a
FTO,
weapons license,
asking how to get
officers should,
trained.
you know, look at the report and see
You
that
can't
he's
just always
actually a
rely on the
felon
people
now.
who have the FTO
So-
because, you know, they're going to get burned out from training eventually. So we need to try to have as many as we can that are in rank to do that. So that way we can kind of, you know, level out the job, you know, so nobody gets burned out. And just because you have more hours than someone that is FTO trained at first sergeant doesn't mean you're going to jump them. So, does anybody got any questions about that? Does all of it make sense, I should say?
No, I just want to add in and say they're not joking. Get the FTO cert done as soon as possible, and you'll get where you want to get.
Yeah, like, let me.
Can you explain what FTO is?
Field training officer. Yeah.
Yep.
So, you know, another thing that we're going to touch base on that as well is like when we go through it, like we're looking at everything that y'all have done for the week, you know, as far as your involvement, as far as, you know, you reaching out, so forth, who you communicating with. And we will be taking a deep dive into the roster giving everybody their fair opportunity in ranks when we do our
Okay.
rank ups and doing our decision making. So, the more involvement and, the things that you're doing all gets played into consideration. And it's not just based on your hours.
Kevin's not lying about that either, because literally last week it was the heads. We spent about I think it was 2.5, 3 hours between going through the trooper roster, then looking at the heat roster. But I mean, Kevin literally got no pen, paper. I read him the stuff. He searched stuff. He made notes. He wrote people's names down. We wrote who had what hours, who had what certifications. He did everything, So he really went up above and beyond. Literally went everything down to the T. So it's not just something we say, oh, well, I'm just going to move this guy here.
Henry, how
It's
are you,
all
buddy?
on paper.
It's good to see you.
To touch
Glad you
base,
were
actually,
here.
to bring up something else, So if you're hosting an interview, like I'm going to use Smith for an example. No, I'm not trying to make fun of you, Smith. I'm not saying you did this. I'm just using it as an example. So let's say Smith did an interview on Sage. And let's say Big Dad was in there. And let's say Curtis was in there helping. Smith post indicated at training ride-alongs. Sage passed his interview. Well, when we look through this stuff, we're going to see that Smith did the interview. But, Curtis and Big Dad were in there helping, but they didn't get credit because they weren't added in there. So when you're doing stuff, when you get to the rank to do this stuff, if you do an interview, if you do basic training, ride-alongs, whatever it is, whoever is the poster is in charge of making sure you include everyone so everybody can get credit where it's due. So if not, it kind of screws the other person out of, being part of that, and then on top of that, that guy like Big Dad, if you didn't get mentioned or Curtis, well, they just spent maybe a half hour doing an interview when they could have been doing something else to help them, get ranks, or they could have been out patrolling or something like that. They dedicate their time to help, at least give them credit. So make sure we're doing that.
And also, I'm just going to touch on that a little bit too, is, when they're posting it in there and you see, like, you helped with that, reach out to them if they forget to put you. People do make mistakes. So if you're in there and you know that you helped with that, reach out to the person that posted it, make sure you're getting your credit in there as well.
Could I jump in real quick?
Yeah,
So earlier today, whenever I was doing my hosting my training, I had First Sergeant Smith and Curtis along with me as well before they were pulled off to go do another training. I know we can only tag 3 people in each little post, but you can see at 3:53 p.m. I included Smith and Curtis as well, even though I wasn't able to tag them. But I did thank them for the help that they did do at the beginning of everything before they were
Officer
pulled away.
Henry with the roses.
So
Holy
even if we
shit,
can't
bro.
tag everybody, at least
Thank
make
you.
sure to
Make their
even if
name.
we do
You
have,
don't have to add them.
Yeah. I just wanted to bring that up while you were talking about this, just as a thing there.
Yeah, I mean, even if you say, you can't put everybody in there, after you post it, just reply to it and then add the additionals to that post.
Yep.
So you can always make more than one section if it's
think
not
you could-
if it's not going to allow you to put everybody there. So you just post what you can there and then reply to it with the additional people.
I don't think you can tag more than 3 people at a time, if I'm right. I think 4 is too many.
Yeah, if you tag more than 3, it'll send you that little DM saying you can't do that in this server.
yeah, that's what I was saying. So if you reply to it, I mean, right after you post it, it's going to be like right there with each other. So after you post your original one, and then you go back and you reapply to it, just tag the rest of them in there. We're going to see that it's connected.
Well, I also want to touch base on something also at training while we're here. So we're really trying to your in-game name is supposed to match your Discord name. Okay. So these new guys that come in when you guys are doing interviews, ask them what their character name is, like their first and last name on their driver's license, and make sure, it matches what their name is. So that way, somebody gets fired, we can go in the boss menu, we can fire them that way. But, for instance, like, I'll use Evano actually. If Evano's name isn't Evano for his character in game, and it's like Billy Bob. Well, I'm going to be looking for Evano in the boss menu, and I can't find him. So I'm going to, I'm not going to have a way to fire him, and then I'm going to see like a Billy Bob in there and be like, I don't even have a Billy Bob on the roster. Who's that? So I spent the last week going through all of it, and I got most of it done. So some of you guys lost roles because your guys' names didn't match, what's on the roster. So so make sure you guys get that situated before you like after the interview, after you guys say they're hired or whatever. And if you're on the roster and you've been here for a while, if your character doesn't match your Discord name, get a hold of me so we can try to figure out if you need to make a new character so it matches, or if we need to change your name on the roster so it matches. So DMs are open if you guys need to get that taken care of. Just let me know.
Yeah, so when you're doing your FTOs, just go ahead and get that information as well while you're doing that, and then pass that on up to Worthy. I think he's going to be taking that. I mean, he's going to be opening it up to all of us, so eventually we'll all be able to take it. So
I'm going to do it right now, actually.
So
Kevin, well, it's kind of quiet unless one of you heads still have more to say. Can I add something in? Oh, all right, I'll save it to the end then.
Yeah. Guys, you want to go ahead and take over next couple cut?
So, F7 tunes, if we're going to be allowing you guys this luxury, there was a point, there were no F7 tunes on marked cars, so, if we're giving you this luxury, don't take advantage of it. I don't want to see a Crown Vic going 200 mile an hour. That's one thing that, irks me is, seeing like Taurus and Crown Vics going 200, especially in like 1 second. So, if you see a 1080, it's over speeds of 160 mile an hour, you're supposed to 22 that if heat's not active at that time. You call over, see if anybody's heat, nobody's heat, you go ahead and 22 that, speeds over 160, that's more so for the trained heat guys. But I know the Taurus, it does flip. You guys are more than willing to DM me, and I'll give you there's 2 numbers on the F7 to change. I'm well aware, the Taurus does flip, so like I said, any you guys got an issue, with the Taurus, just DM me. I'll give you the 2 numbers to change, but other than that, when you guys get ranked up, call sign on the Discord, license plate, and the tablet all need to be changed. I flew in the other day. Curtis actually reminded me when I flew in as soon as I flew in to change it. So, just remind people, it's something people forget to do. So, that's all I got.
all right, and so as far as we're going to be changing up a little bit of the patrolling. I don't want troopers to be responding to hostage situations or bank robberies. That's what SRT is for. So if they're having a hostage situation or a bank robbery going on, we're going to be starting to deploy SRT for those. Y'all need to be continuing on with y'all's patrol and leave SRT for those hostage situations and bank robberies. Obviously, if SRT is not available, and we have other departments that are requesting that, obviously we'll go over there and we'll back them up. But we shouldn't be pushing forward through the buildings with them. Generally, they're going to have their QRT team or SWAT team, or SRT is going to be on scene. Unless there's no one else available, that would be the only exception that y'all should respond. Just kind of to help back them up, not to really take over the scene. Any questions as far as that goes? Comments?
Yes, sir, Mr. Kevin.
Yes, sir.
So what we did down there at the Vanilla Unicorn, was that okay? I mean, I know that, we responded. There was only 2 LSPD on at that point, and I think 1 code zeroed, and then, we went down there to help the officer out that was on scene down there. I'm guessing that was okay.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want it to be okay. So let me rephrase it. I don't want it to be y'all's primary deal that y'all are responding to. We need to be making sure that SRT is getting notified first. If there is no SRT, then obviously back them up if they're requesting it. We don't want to leave those guys down there hanging. But I don't want that to be like, oh, well, there's a hostage situation, bank robbery, and we're all flooding to it. Give SRT a chance to get there. But in the same breath, we need to back them up as well if they're requesting us. But that's what needs to happen. SRT needs to be contacted and say, hey, is there any SRT? We have a bank robbery down here, whether you're patrolling or whatever. And SRT will be activated. I don't want that to be y'all's main focus points. The highways is our main focus points.
Yeah.
Touching a little on what Kevin said, you guys signed up to be state troopers. State troopers, IRL, you don't really see them other than the highways. Yes, you have jurisdiction to go anywhere, but realistically, our main job is to enforce the speed limit on these highways. There's speeders all the time, so the more we cut down on people speeding, they'll start driving a little slower. But lately, activity's been great, so keeping the speed down. But yeah, just touching base on that. Just make sure we're sticking to the highways, calling out signal 11. So.
Yeah, and then I also want to touch on one more thing. It was brought to my attention as well.
Oh God.
With the medics and their response time, you got to realize that these medics take care of the whole city. We should be giving them the utmost respect, not sitting there yelling at them over radio or anything like that. If they arrive on scene and the scene's not code 4, put it in the skybox. Don't be like, oh, what are you doing? Scene's not code 4. Let them know. Whoever, if you call for EMS, let them know that the scene is not code 4 in the skybox.
Hey, Kevin.
Or over radio.
May I say something? I have an example. It just happened. We were on scene at 8:35. We had a shootout over at the Vanilla Unicorn, gang members. Basically, they showed up because they were called by civilians. They didn't know. I came over the radio and I was like, what are you doing? And then I stepped back and I said, he didn't know. So I apologize. Just be respectful. Just if you happen to get excited, make sure you apologize because they're working hard to keep people alive. So that's what I wanted to state.
Yeah, I don't ever want to hear another report like that, of us getting crazy with the EMS like that. It's not something I'm really going to tolerate. I'm not going to tolerate that. These guys that, like I stated, they have to take care of the whole city. And yes, they might be a little behind.
Add dock to our rag in one you have just reached level 3.
Just like they don't know our current situation. So there needs to be better communication with EMS. But definitely confident attitude or anything of that nature with them, I'm not going to accept that. Everybody got that?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Kevin, did you go over the tablet call signs?
I did.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Go
ahead.
I was gonna say, could you go over, discuss the guidelines for bailing out?
Yeah, we're gonna go over that right now. Actually, you want to do it, Kevin? Or you want me to?
Bailing out. What does that mean?
Go ahead.
Okay, bail. So
Suspects posting bail is what he's talking about.
Oh, okay, yes. Okay.
So in the past, it's been all over the place. Like people have different opinions, but this is the true known by the head team. So this is what we're going to go by from here on out. Okay. When it comes to bail, you know, a misdemeanor or a felony doesn't matter. They can post bail, but they cannot post bail themselves. They either need to have a friend or a lawyer come to the station to pay bail. They cannot pay their own bail. Okay. And when they come to pay their bail, it's going to be, this is also agreed on by the head teams, they need to pay 100% of their fine. It needs to be collected before bail, like they're allowed to be bailed out. So for instance, okay, this is what this is going to do. Okay. You know what? Let's say somebody ran from you, reckless driving, fleeing and eluding, speeding, you know, they're going to jail. Well, hey man, I want to bail out. Okay. You have a friend or a lawyer and come to the station and bail you out. Yeah. Okay. So they're going to call their friend. They're going to remain in the jail cell. You're going to go upstairs, talk to their friend or lawyer, and they're going to say, what's bail? Okay, so you're going to go, if you go on the offenses on the tablet, it'll show you all the different charges. So you need to go in there, you know, take your phone out, IRL, whatever you got to do, add up the numbers. Let's say it's $10,000. Okay, you tell the guy, they're going to say, what's his bail? You're going to say, his bail is going to be set at $10,000. So that way the fine is paid in full. And then once you receive the money, you can go downstairs after you finish your report, take the guy, escort him upstairs with the cuffs on to the front door, go take him in the lobby, take him out of cuffs, tell him to have a good day, and he'll be on his way. Okay? Do not take him out of cuffs and let them run through the station to leave by themselves. We're not going to do that. Paying 100% of the bail, some people might think it's excessive because before, I think someone in the past has said like 10% of whatever their charges are. Well, if you have a $10,000 fine, you know, it's only $1,000, you know, okay. But what this 10 or 100% is going to do, you know, let's go say Bray was playing Civ. He went and killed 3 cops. Let's say one murder's $100,000. Okay. So now he's got $300,000 in fines. So he's going to go to jail. He goes, hey man, I want to bail out. Well, he's going to have to call a friend. He's going to have to call a lawyer. Does his friend have $300,000? Maybe, if they're rich. Some people might not. Well, now guess what? Bray's bail can't be met 'cause his friend or lawyer can't pay his bail for murdering whoever he murdered. So guess what? Bray gets to go do the jail time now. So the more higher priced cases, I guess you should say, more likely they're probably not going to be able to post bail. And if they're going to do something extreme, they kind of deserve to be in jail, you know? Whereas people who like get like minor offenses, you know, like, I don't know, you know, hostage taking or something, you know, smaller offenses are cheaper. So they'll be able to get bailed out, you know? So that's what we're going to do for the bails. Anybody got any questions about that?
Also, I want to kind of tab in on that. So when you do collect bail, you need to reach out to a higher up, give them that bail money. It needs to be posted that you collected this amount of money. When we get in, you need to be able to give that money to us so that we can put that in a trooper account. This is everything goes into a trooper account just in case, you know, if we ever get sued or whatever the case may be, because we do have active attorneys.
Yeah. And on top of that, all that money or whatever, if we don't get sued, you know, all that money piles up in the trooper account. And guess what? You know, if we get a lot of money piled up in there, you know, maybe Kevin will have a night where like just randomly he'll pick a night and go in, and you know, if there's 20 people on duty, maybe he'll say, hey, everybody come to the station, we'll give you guys a $100,000 bonus for being on duty and being active tonight. You know, we can stuff, but we can't do that if we don't got no money, you know. So we gotta make sure the department's got money to cover itself in case something happens, or you know, we want to give people bonuses and stuff like that.
You know, kind of like our appreciation, you know, showing our appreciation for the things that y'all are doing. So,
I wanted to ask if you guys could put a spreadsheet together, sort of like the roster of bail and like what it's set as, because like a spreadsheet. If you could do a spreadsheet for bail, And what charges are what, and what goes to jail, what doesn't?
It's already on the tablet. If you go on the tablet on the left side, if you go to offenses.
Okay.
Actually, I'm gonna do it right now because I'm in game. So go ahead and go. If you're in game, go on your tablet. Go ahead and go to the police menu. If you look at the left side, it'll say home, dispatch, profile, vehicles, and there's a little book icon that says offenses. If you click that, it shows you how many months you should go to jail, how much the fine is. Shows you like red is like obviously a felony, green's like a misdemeanor. It's all categorized by different things. No, you should not be adding offenses to that. If something needs added, come to a head. I see a lot of people adding stuff all the time. Don't be doing that. If something needs added, it's not in there. Come to a head. Or come to major.
Are you asking about the bail side? Or are you asking about the fine side?
Yeah, I was asking about the bail side. So is the fines going to be the bail too? Is that what?
Yeah, so like if you look at fleeing and eluding, it says 25 months for $5,000 fine. Okay.
Right.
So let's say he ran from you and he bribed you to, pay you money to let him go, So he's got a $5,000 fine and a $1,500 fine. So that's $6,500 and that's 35 months in jail. So if he says he wants to bail out, that's fine. But he has to have a friend or lawyer come pay $6,500 in full, and then he can be released. If he doesn't get released, then he's going to be going for the 35 months.
Okay, so wait a second. So, okay, I'm sorry. Bail and fines. Are we adding like, or is fines bail? Fines equals bail is what you're saying then. So
whatever the fine is, that's going to be their bail.
Oh, okay, all right, that's a lot. Okay, yeah, all right, that makes a lot more sense than what you're. I was confused.
I got a question. How do we find someone? Like find them the amount?
Like how do you find the amount?
How do you find them?
So when you put it, so you go up there and you'll let them know, like, okay, say you got them for speeding, right? You go over there, you write up it, you put it in the description, just how you normally would. Hey, I was on Route 68, seen this vehicle doing 90 mile an hour in a 60. Issued him a speeding ticket for $100 fine. You'd put that in the description that was issued a speeding ticket for $100, or fined $100 for speeding, however you want to word it. And then so when they try to come, pay their fine, we look their name up. Okay, well, we look in the description. There it is. It was $100, and then we'll edit it and say fine was paid.
Oh,
So
I
just-
see. Okay.
So I got a question.
Yep.
So how long do they have to pay that fine, and how do you know when they pay it and stuff like that?
There's not really a way to know. Unless you was to go through it and look for it and then, put a warrant out for their arrest. If you happen to know a guy that you arrested and, he hasn't came and paid his fine or whatever, and you wanted to go back through there and issue a warrant.
How long do they have to have the fine before you issue a warrant?
2 weeks.
Oh.
We've always
typically 2 weeks.
Yeah, they usually have 2 weeks to pay that.
All right, thank you.
Kevin, can you go over lawyers that it just can't be someone random? It has to be like someone actually with the lawyer firm.
Yeah, so when it comes to that point of aspect, hang on, give me a second.
I have this video. Take it off.
We have
I'm tired.
We actually have an attorney business here. It's called JAP LLC. They'll usually have that in their name. You do not see that in their name. They're not an official attorney. So that's how you'd be able to identify them. Anybody got questions with that as far as being able to tell who's an attorney or not? And also when we bring guys in, you know, these attorneys or friends or whatever, they need to be searched before they can even come in and talk to their client or whatever. We don't want weapons inside the building either. So if they have weapons on them, ask them to put them in their vehicle. You search them. Like, hey, you know, I see that you have weapons on you. You need to go place that out in your vehicle before you can come past the big double doors.
Thank you.
Yep. Another thing I want to touch on too. Also gotten reports of us jailing people for longer than what they're supposed to be. Just want to let everybody know. I'm pretty sure most of y'all know, but for the ones that don't, jail time is no longer than 55 minutes. That is the max jail time that you can send anybody for jail for. That doesn't mean that every time we bring someone to the station, that's automatically what they're going to get. You need to go through their offenses, see what they're being charged for, and charge them accordingly based off those offenses that they've made. Everybody got that?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Because
Yes, sir.
Because what ends up happening
Yes,
is
sir.
when they get jailed over 55 minutes, it kind of glitches them in there where they can't get out. That's what I've heard that is what's happening. So don't know if that's actually true or not, but 55 minutes is a long time in jail. So I don't want to see nobody sending anybody to jail for 2 hours, 6 hours, nothing like that. Max jail time is 55 minutes.
And just a refresher too, if you're going to give them community service, no more than 5 tasks.
Yes.
A question, sir.
Go ahead.
If their offenses add up to be more than 55 hours, do you just do 55 hours?
Yeah.
55 minutes?
Yeah. So yeah, it doesn't matter if it goes past that. I don't care if it says 200 months in jail. I mean, it's 55 minutes.
Gotcha. Thank you.
I have a question also about the lawyer stuff.
Yep.
A quick question. What is there a time limit on allowing them for the friend or the lawyer to get there?
That's up to your discretion. I mean, obviously, you know, we want to give them a little time to be able to get somebody down there, you know. But
What,
it's up to
maybe 5 to 10 minutes?
I give them 10.
Yeah, I'd say about 10 minutes.
Yeah, about 10 minutes on average. I mean, it shouldn't take no longer than that to get somebody down there. Yeah, I know that, you know, sometimes you get wrapped up in that and they want to try to drag it out as long as they can to get somebody down there trying to call people. But, you know, at the end of the day, it's your discretion, but, you know, at least a minimum of 10 minutes.
Okay.
Hey, Kevin, I want to go over the last couple of people on the boss menu and see if the people are in here, and if not, I want to see, like, just try to clean it up real quick if at the end.
Yeah, that's fine.
Is that it? We done?
Anybody else got anything else?
Lucky, you got anything?
So we'll just go. I mean, if you want to, we'll just go down the list.
That's fine.
Worthy, you got anything?
Nope.
You got anything?
No, I just want to touch base a little bit. You know, FTO's been doing great. Activity's been great. You know, a couple scenes I've been on this week. You know, you guys show good professionalism. So, hats off to y'all this week. Good job, guys.
Yeah, y'all been killing it. Y'all just keep up the good work. I mean, we notice it. Well, I mean, we're all seeing it, and appreciate everybody's work that they're putting in.
I'm so tired.
Oh, I do want to add one thing. Yes, if you guys look at the roster, there is 2 head spots open. Kevin touched base on this last week. Yes, we are aware. Yes, we're going to be filling those spots. When are we going to be filling this? We're not sure. I had almost every time I'm on, someone comes up and asks me, "Oh, who's getting that spot? Who's it's not a big deal. We're not going to talk about it. They'll get filled when they filled. So please don't ask about it anymore."
Yeah, I mean, not a spot that's trying to get filled right at this current moment. We want to take some time to observe and see, the continuous. So that's what we're looking for. Barry, you got anything?
Yeah, I actually do.
Oh
yeah, Lucky.
Oh, my bad.
Damn, Kevin.
My fault, man. My fault.
I just want to touch on the radio chatter. Let's keep it simple with the responding over the radio, not cutting off anyone. And then when someone is calling out for additionals, make sure we are responding to that. Say you're already booking someone that you're 10-6 booking. But other than that, everything else has been addressed, and you guys are absolutely killing it. I've never seen this Discord this packed, so let's keep it going, and let's keep up with this activity.
All right.
Just gonna touch base with what Lucky said. If you got one guy over the radio that's transmitting, let him finish his transmission, and then go ahead with yours, and so forth.
Can we touch on people radioing when we're in active 1080?
Oh, yes, please.
Like they're discussing a different situation when we got a 1080 trying to do call outs and they're interrupting.
So there should only be one priority at a time.
Yeah.
If you're in a 1011 and you hear that there's an active 1080 going on, do your 1011. If that 1080 is coming towards you, break off that 1011. If it's nowhere near you, continue doing what you're doing with that 1011.
But you should not be using the radio and calling out that you're 1011 when you hear like call outs going on. That's a problem. And we have guys that have to say break. Like, there's signal 100 is in effect. That means there should be no other radio traffic except for the emergency going on. That call, that 1080 can turn into shots fired in 2 seconds. It could turn into a foot bail. It could turn into a lot of things. So, when you hear a priority going on, that's signal 100. There should be no other radio traffic.
Yep. And so, if you're near that 1080, obviously that's also a priority call. Same thing with shots fired. If you're on your 1011, 1022 it, let them know, hey, I got something, caught a break today. I have something else I got to get to, and try to respond to that. I mean, more backup is better for these 1080s and shots fired and so forth, officers down. So just make sure you're prioritizing the priorities that are going on at the time.
So, thank you, sir.
Bro, you got anything?
Oh yeah, to say activity has been great, but as a lot of people are stating, keep the radio traffic under control, one priority at a time, and make sure we are sticking to our 10 codes. We shouldn't be having conversations over the radio. Make sure we're also sticking to the highways. I've been seeing a lot of people drifting into Sandy in the city. We're state police for a reason. We stick to the highways.
Can I interject about that? Sometimes LSPD, like tonight, has asked us to go in and help. They had 2 officers on, and they had an extreme situation down at the Vanilla Unicorn. So, I mean...
Yeah, so if they're requesting our assistance, then yes, then we need to go down there and assist them. Same goes for them. They should be assisting us as well. I've been in talks with the O1s, trying to get that bridge gap between us filled so that we are responding to one another, because at the end of the day, we're all here doing the same thing. So, we give them back up, they give us back up. and so forth. So if they're requesting us, then yes, then we need to go down there and help those guys out. Sanchez, you got anything?
Nope. Everybody's pretty much touched on everything.
May I say something, Kevin?
Yeah, we'll get to you.
All right, yeah, I got a couple things. Most of it was already touched upon, so like bails, tunes, and the lawyers. Just want to double cross back on responding. If someone's calling for 32s, we need to be responding, especially officers down. You got people saying, shots fired, shot fired. No one's responding. We need to make sure. I'm not saying it's happening all the time, but I did notice it. So if there's shots fired, we need to be responding to those officers. Professionalism. On and off duty, we need to be professionalism all the time. If a civ gets you upset, and it gets turned into a gov scene, you need to be professional the whole time. Doesn't matter. No, nothing else. Professionalism. Don't yell at them. Don't cuss at them. Anything like that. I've seen it a few times. I dealt with those individuals, but bottom end of the day, professionalism. We're just not going to tolerate it. Attitude. If somebody's asked you to repeat something or they need a location, no need to have an attitude with them. They need that postal again. Plain and simple. Give it to them. No attitude. One more thing I got. A couple things. Everyone's been kicking butt. Appreciate everyone, each and every one of you. Guys are really doing really good. So keep it up. Keep up the good work. Keep up the activity. Ride-alongs. I've been, a handful of you have seen. I've already come out and spoke with some of you. I'm going to be riding along with a couple of y'all, or a majority of all of you. Just kind of do a checkup and assess your performances. I'm looking to identify any areas for improvement or address any questions you guys may have. It's not to get anybody in trouble. It's just to kind of see where everybody is at and see if I can help out in any areas that you may need. Other than that, keep doing pretty good work. So that's all I got.
So I wanted to kind of touch on what Curtis was talking about. Professional on and off duty. When we're off duty and we're playing that civ, don't go and be provoking LEO, especially your own guys. Like, as well as I do, we get enough of that from the civs. I mean, we shouldn't be doing that to our own guys,
you have just reached level
or to any other department for that matter. If you get pulled over or whatever, or you get in some scene with an officer, that's one thing. But going out here and just purposely trying to get these guys and, talking smack to them, I don't want to see that. I mean, everyone can testify to this. I mean, literally, we deal with that on a day in, day out basis. Anson, you got anything?
Just make sure you're updating your call signs on the tablet after Saturday's rank ups are concluded, and that's all I got.
Yeah, I put a message out there for everybody. Anybody in that list, please update your call signs if you haven't done already. Sorry to interrupt.
All right. Miller?
Yeah. I got maybe one or two things. I know E-Worthy's touched on it before, but anything above 160, if there's heat available, let them take over. We need to utilize it a little bit more. Most of the time, there's always 1 to 2 of them on. And the second thing is with NARC, I've been seeing a few NARC in the Yukon. Anytime there's a 1080 and they say that they have candy, they're also flying. I mean, speeds over 180. I mean, you got to be realistic with it. Yukon ain't going to push 180, maybe 150. Just try and keep them within reasonable speeds.
Yeah, so I'm going to touch base on that too a little bit. I don't want to see people, pursuing over 160 mile an hour. If it gets that excessive, go ahead and 1022 it. I mean, that's a dangerous speed to be at. We have heat guys that are available. Usually we always have one on. Request a heat unit to that 1080 and let them handle that high-speed chase. That's what they're trained for. That's what we have them for. I also want to touch on another thing too. As far as these bikes, pulling over a bike, you're more than able to do that. But if these guys on the bikes take off on you, I don't want you chasing them. It's dangerous. I know I kind of touched base on it last meeting, but yeah, just 1022 it. Put a bolo out for them. Because if they crash, they're dead, So if they take off on you, just 1022 it and put a bolo out on them, all right?
And forward.
Crispy. You got anything?
No, I'm good, brother.
All right.
We're done now.
T-Def?
No, sir. Y'all covered everything.
All right.
Walker?
Nah, just good job to everybody that's out there with the activity and stuff. Me, I know I haven't been on recently since I got a new job recently in school finals. But everybody that's been putting in the work, I congratulate you guys and welcome to the new guys that just got accepted and are going through the training process. FTO's been working their butts off, getting everybody trained. Just you're all doing good. Keep up the good work.
Jannard?
Skip.
Busher?
Yeah. Only thing I really have to touch base on is just make sure that we're giving these guys the opportunity to get lawyers or to call somebody, even if they are lippy or they're nasty. Just give them the opportunity if they ask for a lawyer, just to 5 to 10 minutes. Just do that. So at least the lawyers are getting some kind of activity. Because I've seen a bunch of situations where people are getting denied being lawyers. Getting lawyers or getting somebody to come, bail them out just because they got a nasty attitude. And I get it, but at the same time, we got to help out the lawyers get their activity also. But that's really the only thing that I have to touch base on. And welcome to the team, all the new guys, and props to everybody putting in work. Y'all are doing great.
Sure. G. Watts?
My mic was muted. I'm good.
All right. Big Dad?
Congrats on whoever's on. Congrats to new people. And let's keep putting in the work, guys.
Smith?
Nope.
Sage?
Only got one thing, keep up the great work and stay respectful and stay professional.
T. Harburg?
Yeah, I just wanted to say I hope all you new guys have fun, keep up the realism, and stay in the department for a long time.
Tony?
Yes, sir.
Got anything?
No. Everything that I've seen so far has been within reason of the RP and everything like that. I've seen some new guys doing extremely well, and I've seen some new guys that still could probably use a little bit of help. Other than that, I'm not having any issues with anybody so far. The only thing I would say is like people that may not understand what ranks they are in driving the wrong vehicles, but some of that's been fixed. But other than that, everybody's doing extremely well, and I'm proud of everybody.
I want to touch on one thing Tony just said. So, Tony, you say you see people out there that may or may need help, not know what they're doing. Well, it's a perfect time. It's for anybody. Hey, if you see someone struggling out there, just give them a hand. Say, hey, do you need help with this? Do you need me to explain something for you? Don't be don't be pardon my language, dickhead or anything to anyone. But just go help and be a friend, be a fellow trooper. Everybody needs help. I mean, heck, sometimes people tell me stuff. I'm just like, oh, really? I didn't know that. I mean, even though I'm O2, I still forget stuff, and there's different ways to do different things. So, just give a hand.
Yeah, if I see like a Crown Vic or a Fusion out there, and they're all by themselves and they didn't call for a 32, if I'm driving by, I'm gonna just stop by and see how they're doing on their stop, and then if they need me, I'll stay. If they don't need me, I'll hop onto the next one.
All right, I gotta get off.
Yep, never be afraid to check on your fellow troopers, man.
FD Robertson.
Yeah, so I got something. So the other day we were on a pursuit with a bulldozer, and I think we did pretty well on that pursuit because we kept it realistic. We had a couple troopers going the opposite lane travel, but we did get on the radio and tell them, hey, get on the right side of the lane. Nobody tried to pit that bulldozer, which that would be unrealistic.
All right, I'm an industry. I gotta get going.